And my name is Dante, and I went from this skinny, puny kid to this jacked motherfucker that attracts so many beautiful women. And yeah, and you can get to clap cheeks. So here's what you do when you have no idea what to do on your rest days. For example, sometimes when you go to the gym, you just feel so like focused and you're just so excited to hit that workout. But then after the workout, it's another 24 hours or maybe 48 hours of no gym, and you're trying to think about something to do. So what I usually do is I just eat a bunch of food, just take my mind off of the gym by just eating a bunch of food, knowing that what I'm eating is going to is going to take all that nutrients and add muscle to my muscles to get even bigger. So that's by eating in a bulk. So trying to eat more than, so bulk is when you eat a lot of food above your caloric maintenance level, and inevitably you will grow. Another thing to do during your rest days is just to do things that you like, that doesn't involve too much instant gratification. For example, too much instant gratification is something like scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, when what you should be focusing on is slowed gratification or delayed gratification. So instead of getting that instant dopamine hit, mouth gets dry. So instead of like having that instant dopamine hit, it's like slowly like given to you. And these are like little activities like going out for a walk in the park or just hang out with friends. It could even be just like reading a book. Personally, what I really like is meditation. So it's kind of boring, but it really helps, especially like when you indulge in instant gratification for too long, and then when you start to hit the gym when it's that day, you don't really feel like gratification. Look at that word. Another way of saying gratification is gratitude, and from gratitude, that's where you're grateful. And when you have overstimulated that gratefulness, then when you look in the mirror at the gym and you look at your physique, you're gonna feel less grateful, more ungrateful, which kind of creates that thought of body dysmorphia, thinking that I'm not big enough. What I'm doing is just like I just want the results now. It's not there yet. Like, and then you start making excuses, and that just can pile on. All of these negative thoughts will compound, and over time you won't make as much progress as you wanted to. So all it comes down is to delaying your gratification by doing those things that seem boring, like reading, meditation, but actually in the long run gives you that boost, that long-term boost. Instant gratification, yes, it's short-term, but in the end, you know it deep down in your mind that scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram is going to ruin your mental capacity and willpower of doing not only a gym but everything. And you'll lose discipline, and sometimes you need a lot more motivation, a lot more pre-workout to hit the gym, because you just need to force yourself instead of it being like that day, that moment, that's like your massive like day. But since you've like drained yourself of all that build up to that moment, to that day, you just depleted that from scrolling and getting all that instant gratification and dopamine. And yeah, so if you can delay that, you will have a great pump, great workout, and yeah, overall you will increase your progress dramatically. And that's basically what I do on my rest days. And that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.